Middle inside. Slider. Middle inside.
The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. And the tying run is on base.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And here is Luke Keeschel.
Fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Overhand curve.
Caratini gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the dirt. And the runner holds.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
A little bit low. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Stays alive.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Curveball over for a called strike. Man at first, one away.
Slider. Low outside.
Ball 1.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Outman in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Fastball. High outside.
Here's the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Circle change. Middle outside.
No,
excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Circle change. Low outside. Circle change. Low outside.
And the 2-2. That one just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 2-1. Back at Target Field, and now the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Matthews back to work. And a foul ball. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Swings, and this one's flared. It falls for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third. Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine. Foul ball there. Two on, one out. This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles underneath it, brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Lopez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Marcy off of first with 2 away. That misses. And 1-1. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges.
O2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
This one in the air, right field. And that is that. 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 3 and the Twins 1. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Gio Urshela. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Trevor Larnach. That's in there. Going away.
Seam fastball. Low outside.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and it ties it up. It's 3-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Buxton batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Twins, the first
Here's
baseman,
Josh Bell.
Four-seam fastball. High
Yeah.
outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Middle outside.
The 1-0.
Hurt one.
Four-seam
Two
fastball.
runs across in the inning
Outside.
here in the last half of the third. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-2.
Circle change. Low outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Slider.
Clemens
Middle
in the
inside.
box now. No balls and a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Bell
Overhand curve.
at first, one gone.
Outside.
Swings through it for the K. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
The 1-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good
Middle
spot.
center.
And that drops in for a strike.
Circle change. Middle center. Circle change. Middle center.
Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam
Good battle
fastball.
here about. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. back in Minnesota. On to the fourth.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning. Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That one missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Stepping in, Graham Pauley. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Now this one gets away from the catcher to second. Save. He beats it. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
No swing, just held it back there. Man at second. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Sanoha at the plate now, and that's strike one. One out, the runner at second, top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. In the air, right field, Outman. Moving back for this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third.
The batter, number 9.
So digging in, Xavier Edwards.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. On a line. Grabs it on the run. And that's the third out. We're midway in the fourth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Four-seam fastball.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Lewis in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the grab. Go ahead, run on base. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jansen Junk into the game.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length. out of him right here if they can get it.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And the 1-0. Fouled off. He was late.
Overhand
One away.
curve.
Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. We're here in the
Ball
bottom
two,
of the fourth.
down.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Lopez. The flip. There's one. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. David Festa.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm. Coming out of the bullpen, we'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
That's too low. Ball two. That one lifted to left. Clemens on the move. And there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins.
So up next, Jacob Marcy.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Popped up. Keishel in position. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
For the Marlins, the
Heriberto
number 13,
Hernandez will hit next.
Hernandez.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine.
Ball.
Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team.
Ball.
Well struck left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Hernandez around third. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that'll do it. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Yeah.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
In the air, right side. 1 away.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, number 9,
Trevor Larnach.
Sweet
Now at the plate.
Middle center.
That's a strike.
Slider. Middle inside.
What do you
Larnach
got?
checks his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he
4-seam
did.
fastball.
That's a swing.
High inside.
0-2 now. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Middle center. Slider. Middle center.
That one finds the zone.
4-seam
That's
fastball.
strike 1.
High outside.
Lifted in the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Christopher Morel, the next to hit. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Morel, in his 4th year, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Cody Funderburk, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Bonda also throwing. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. He brought it back.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Next to hit, Graham Pauley. He launched his solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough. Find it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Liner caught at second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
So back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Xavier Edwards.
No. Ball 2.
Paulie off of first with 2 away. Check swing, went around. 2-2. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Marlins back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way. You know it's on me. You know I got goals. You know what I see. Have all of that gold and necklace around me. You say it's right.
Yep.
Slider. Middle outside.
Line drive. And there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Clemens, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
112 miles per hour. Ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Caratini stands in now and watches strike 1. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that one almost got him.
Circle change. Low outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Twins with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they take the lead. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
1 down. So up next for Minnesota, Luke Diesel, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
Slider. Middle outside.
Fouled off left side.
Slider. Middle outside.
Softly hit to third. Norby slings to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Lewis stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Fastball. Low outside.
Ripped to right, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball 1.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that's down, a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now here's Gio Urshela. Right through there for a strike.
Slider. Low outside.
This one in the air right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Andrew Chafin. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1.
Oh, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Stowers wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Looking to get the tying run on base.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important game like this. But you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Sends it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a base hit up the middle. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Now before the 1-1, time is called. The Twins trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Center field, Buxton on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. 1 left for Miami. They trail it. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton.
No.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ha!
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Fought off foul.
Sweeper. Low outside.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Overhand. Curve. Low inside. Overhand curve. Low inside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Slider. Low outside.
The next offering misses. Full count now.
Four-seam fastball.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Middle center.
Bell in the box with two gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Base hit center field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And here is Cody Clemens. Morel on the move to the gap. And that's the inning. Twins wind up stranding one as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Lopez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them.
Ball.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Graham Pauley digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up.
That's a ball.
The Marlins with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So digging in, Connor Norby. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2. High fly ball lifted into air right field. brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier.
So up next, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Out towards right center field. Outman should have this one, and that's the 3rd out.
Leading up.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Four-seam fastball. Low in.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Line drive, and foul ball. 0-1 down. Swinging a foul straight back.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 0-2 comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, nobody out. And the batter now, Luke Keeschel. Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
On the ground to short, Lopez. Here's Edwards for 1. Over to first, safe. Here's Royce Lewis. 1 for 3. And ball 1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And that one hit to first. Oh, great stop. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Through 8 full, the Twins in front, 5-4. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. First pitch swinging. Swings and misses. 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Way inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That misses.
No, that's a ball.
And that's ball 2.
That's a really good take.
Inside. And it's 3-2. Struck him out looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Stowers wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges. Digging in, Jacob Marcy. Just missed. And fouled off. Here's a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And the tying run is on base. Next to hit, Heriberto Hernandez.
Time.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Liam Hicks. He represents the go-ahead run. That one's in there, 0-1. In the air, left field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And next is the designated hitter, Griffin Conant. And there's a ball.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Up the middle, lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And up next for Miami, Otto Lopez. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Owen Casey. Big spot for him here. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings through that.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him looking. Now only one out remaining.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
They're down to their final strike.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Going to count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. The tag out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do score. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Twins, James Outman.
Middle center.
First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fought off foul.
Middle outside.
1-run game, bottom 9. And that's fouled off.
Circle change. Low outside.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Urshela batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. The shortstop takes a ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Fish trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Sets him down looking. Down to the last out for the Twins. Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. The Twins down to their final out. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
That one's in there. That is strike two.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well-executed ball game.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Sad, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I stick like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane, down 4 or 5.
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teacher is rising Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio, while the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses head.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab in this one, Ian Seymour. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Kyle Stowers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one clips the corner. Late on that fastball. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. One away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Well, Boog, as I pop my collar, this lineup is taking the Chris Singleton approach. But in today's game...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. And the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Down. And now Heriberto Hernandez.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Out number 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Ball, that's out.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Check swing went around, and it's 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Off the plate inside. Ball 2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Walls under this one. And that'll do it. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's the Citrus Series right here on MLB The Show. Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. And getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last time Al picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Leading off, Yandy Diaz. That one ripped. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number.
Runner on the move. Aranda in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Middle outside.
0-1. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. Now, I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence.
Base hit left field. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Rays tie the game. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Now a chance for Cedric Mullins. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Aranda, the lead runner out at second. Caminero on at first with nobody out.
Sinker. Low outside.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs.
And now this is down for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Out to short, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Nick Fortes in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Fraley around third. One run across, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Chandler Simpson in the box now. Takes strike 1. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and the lead is up to 5. There's the shortstop at the plate, Taylor Walls.
Sinker.
Man at first, one away.
Outside.
That one fouled off.
Circle change. Low outside. Circle change. Low outside.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got it. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Overhand curve.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. No throw, safe at second.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Overhand curve.
Man at second. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Simpson coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Low middle.
There's the strike.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Low outside.
Next offering way off the plate.
3-2, 2 out. Runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Caminero in the box now. Takes strike 1. Diaz over at second. Aranda at first. 2 out of the inning. Marcy settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. We head to the 2nd here at Tropicana Field. The Rays lead it 7-1. This is Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now here's the Marlins DH, Graham Pauley. Pauley went deep in his most recent game. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Inside, ball 1. Ball, that's out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Nope.
That's towards center. Mullins drifts towards it, takes it in for the out. So up next, Griffin Conine. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So digging in, Javier Sanoja. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Marlins leave. Back now in Tampa Bay. Well, Singy, we highlighted him in the open, nearly untouchable on the mound of late, but today, not so much.
Yeah, he's got to battle and try to gain that confidence back. A lot of game left in this one.
That's a laser base hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. Here's Gavin Lux to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Sinker. Low middle.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds. They're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call.
Can't reach it. This should score at least one. 1 run is in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Walls in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Low middle.
No, that's down.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
Sinker. Low middle. Sinker. Low middle.
2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Struck him out looking. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 9 and the Marlins 1. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on the show, Florida. Back here at Tropicana Field, top half of the 3rd inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Inside, ball
Well,
one.
every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Lopez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, There's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Stowers, in his 3rd season, hitting leadoff in today's game. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Late with the swing there. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Simpson has a beat on it, and that is that. Miami down. Back now in Tampa Bay. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
This one in the air, right field. It gets down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
Circle change. Low middle.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run shot, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and this is the left-hander on now, John King.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 3.
Circle change. Low middle.
Hard ground ball, base 9.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder.
Man at first, Cedric Mullins. Next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2.
Slider. Middle outside.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Fraley, the next to hit, takes outside.
Sinker. Middle outside. Circle change. Low inside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Slider. Middle outside.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That's a strike.
Curveball. Low outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Inside.
And they'll do it again.
Slider. Low outside.
The 0-2.
That's outside.
Curveball. Low outside.
In the dirt.
Circle
2
change.
runs across in the
Low
inning.
inside.
Here in the last half of the third. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Low inside.
Here's the 2-2. And
That's
there's a ball.
3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay
Circle
focused on the
change.
pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Sinker.
About
Low
to see
inside.
the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. The Rays with a 2-run homer. On to inning number 4. Back here at a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Ball, that's outside.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Morel, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. The Rays up big in this one, top half of inning number 4. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they cut into the deficit.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
One down. Now it's going to be Graham Pauley. Struck out swinging his first time. What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. So up next, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Fortes leading things off and takes a strike.
Circle change. Low middle.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Slider.
Quickly down
Low
0-2 in the
inside.
count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Ball, in.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Swing and a slow roller. The throw to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler.
So digging in, Chandler Simpson. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Slider. Low middle. Slider. Low middle.
Ball one.
Sinker. Middle outside.
That's ball two.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Circle change. Low middle. Circle change. Low middle.
The 2-1. Up the middle. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
6. Shortstop Taylor Wall.
So man aboard, Taylor Walls. Next to hit for the Rays. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here comes the manager out of the Lake Bacher into the game.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Left field. Makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside and hit him. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Junior Caminero.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball, that's out.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Sliced hard but foul.
Sweeper. Middle outside. Sweeper. Middle outside.
2-2. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. That one ripped, but foul.
You know, these Marlins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Lifted in the air, right field. Fraley under it. And there's one away. Now the third baseman, Javier Sinoja. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's off the plate. That's ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball inside.
The 1-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second for 1. What a double play that was. Back here in Tampa Bay and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that is out of play.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
On the ground, right side. Morel steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Four-seam fastball.
Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Splitter. Low middle.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Nope. Outside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Four-seam
That's
fastball.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Jake Fraley launches one. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add on. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam
One
fastball.
out, bases empty, and a
Middle
run in. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball.
Sweeper. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Up next
2 out.
for the Rays,
Four-seam
Nick
fastball.
Fortes next to hit for the Rays.
Fortes.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. 5 innings complete. This is Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Pitching for the Rays.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Kyle Stowers. Now at the plate.
Matt.
Hey!
Comes up empty. Matt's 34-year-old vet, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Got him swinging.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Marcy in the box again. Takes a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one the other way, and foul ball. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
1 out man at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Heriberto Hernandez. Softly hit to third, and that's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rays. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor. Walls. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air center field. And he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz.
0-1.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Next offering is outside. 1 out, the runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rays, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 17-2.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
0-1.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
Off the mark there. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. The Rays with a 2-run homer. We're through 6. Back here at Tropicana Field. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Fought off foul. Man, that got him square in the mask. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball 1.
The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. In the dirt.
Ball 1.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Edwards, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So up next, Javier Sinoja. Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back now in Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins.